Hey, welcome back to the Plumbing Gurus. This is the on-site edition of the Plumbing Gurus. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave some comments. Let's go over this job. We're back at what they are calling the White House. Don't know why. Maybe it's just white. We haven't seen any final product yet. But so up here, we did a video before on the hydronics and I think the groundworks. So there's like the lower section you can see down there. And then up here, we're standing right now, what is the garage? We're in the garage right now. So this is like a suspended slab, and this is all hydronic heating. Down below is like a studio area for them. So there is some plumbing in here. Just over here we have a sink. This is just gonna be like a little wash sink for the garage or whatever. So there's not a lot to this. We just did a trap arm. They haven't framed it yet, so we haven't ran it. And I just took a vent, stubbed it up. This is a flat roof. It just goes up into a 4-inch pipe up there. And then it runs over here. And then this drops downstairs to pick up, there's just a half bathroom and a bar sink down there. And then, can you fit in here, Clayton?
I don't know.
Just take a quick peek. So in here we just had, like I said, the vent came down. We ran some heating lines. We had the hydronic lines for the slab. This is the supply lines for the slab downstairs. We just got hot and cold lines. There's gonna be a boiler here. We'll do a nice video of this when we're done. Gas line, main water line coming down from the house over there. So there's that going on here. Let's go downstairs and check it out.
And we put our water lines on air test because the house is not warm, so it has possible chance of freezing.
Gonna be minus 30 soon.
And you got a nice view of Calgary, downtown. Nice little hill to walk down.
All right, so down here we will start with the drainage. I didn't show you upstairs, but there's a 3-inch P-trap here. So that's a floor drain for the mechanical room. It runs over, and we had to make sure we stayed out of the way because if you see these these holes here, that's for the ductwork. So the ductwork for the heating is going to run that way. So we had to make sure we stayed out of his way. So the 3-inch runs this way. And the reason you see a running trap like that, 2 reasons is it was harder to get the P-trap in there, and the second reason was the maximum distance we can go is 12 feet. So I made sure my P-trap was less than 12 feet, and then I just did a running trap to kind of hack the algorithm over there. And so then we get a 3x2Y here. That's picking up the sink up there that I showed you. And then it just drops down in here, expansion joint, clean out. And this actually runs down. We did a video on the groundworks, but it runs down all the way down underground and back into the other building. And then here we got a sink and a toilet. So this toilet's going to be a wall carrier. I haven't put it in yet because they're spray foaming the wall here. So they want to spray foam in behind here before we put our carrier in. Then we'll install the carrier. Got ourselves a water line. Water line's on air test like Clayton said. Got a sink here. Just it's going to be like a wall-mounted sink. So this is nice and high. Sink's going to be up here, and then it'll tie in with a nice little bottle trap type thing. Then we got over here is like I think this is going to be like an office or something is what they said. So it's just like a little bar sink for her office. But yeah, it's just a couple of water lines. And as you see all the wood that's kind of strapped. We put those up with a ram set because we didn't want to have to like put inserts in for everything. So we just took a ram set. Me and the framer took just studs and just nailed them up all the way along for us to hang stuff off of because it's a lot easier to screw into wood than it is into concrete, obviously. And then yeah, the vent for this sink, it came up this way. I made sure I stayed kind of nice and high because the heat runs need to come this way and pick up some heat and some electrical and whatever. And then it just kind of pops up where I showed you where it came down up there. Again, I had to kind of loop everything around so that the ductwork, the heating guy, can put all his stuff in and we're not in his way. And then those red heating lines, the supply return lines, now they're insulated down here. We'll be insulating them upstairs too later, but they run this way and then all the way over here down into. We're going to have a manifold here, and there's going to be the cabinets here, so we're just going to have it kind of hidden access in here. 2 heating lines tying into that. Gas.
I guess.
What's that?
The gas line, I guess.
Gas line, yeah. So that's pretty much all the drainage and water lines and stuff. If you have any questions of how we did this, or if maybe could see a way we could have done it better, please let us know. So here we did inserts because I didn't put wood up and I borrowed the ram set and I had to give it back to my contractor. So we just drilled some holes there, hammered in some inserts, and we ran our 1-inch gas line over here. It comes down here in the wall. There's also a hose bib here, frost-free hose bib. It's raining out here, so we'll make it quick. Got a hose bib here. They're building this wall out a few inches with styrofoam and stucco and whatnot. Then we got an underground gas line. I dug this thing all the way down to there. It's going to tie in here. Goes way down there, so that's the meter down there. Then it goes all the way underground. 1-inch gas line. It's going to tie in here, swing joint, union valve, tie in there, and then that's going to feed our boiler for us. Is that it up here?
I think that's it up here.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any questions, this is different for us, different for a lot of people, so we'd love to hear your comments or anything like that. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.